They were kidding when they said that slide had some kick. We are at Ronald McDonald House Charities right here in Hamilton, and we are in their brand new play space. This is fantastic. Mario, thank you so much for having us back.
Welcome back.
This is so much fun. I can't believe this space has been transformed. It once was offices and a lobby, and now it is a ton of fun.
Yeah, exactly. I was so happy to have you guys back. I remember talking to you last year and saying this is a dream of mine to create this for all these littles that are in the house.
Yeah.
You know, every day we have about 120 plus people here, and that's about 20 to 30 kids, and it's just like so beautiful to like see this space and allow kids to kind of be kids.
Now, how did this all come to life? Because I know that this was such a passion project for you and everybody in the house. I know you guys are at full capacity quite often, so to find the time to come to this planning, it must have taken a lot.
Yeah, we couldn't have done it without help. So we had the vision of, you know, we need more play spaces for kids. But we didn't really have a partner to do that. And probably outside of McDonald's, our biggest partner is Mountain View Homes and Mark Bassiano. So we brought his team in and really just kind of walked away and said, we just need a space for littles to, you know, do what they need to do.
Yeah.
And to give dads and moms the reassurance that they're having fun. So Mountain View really took over the project and created this beautiful space for us.
Did you ask kids, like, what do you guys want? Like, what should we build? What should we play?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got like climbing walls. Like, everybody loves a ball pit. Like,
exactly. So we knew that we needed kids to move their bodies. They wanted some color. They wanted to, you know, do some library crafts. They wanted to go down slides. They wanted to kick the soccer ball around.
Yeah.
So you could do a lot here. So it's quite impressive. It's so heartwarming to see.
It is. It's a lot of fun, and it's a great space. Like, I picture it as a parent. If I was staying at the house and I have, you know, maybe one kid in hospital, one kid with me, this is kind of like a space where you can just breathe a little bit. You bring your kid down. It's familiar to them. They know how to play at a playground. It makes sense. You
know, I had this idea of the dad on the wagon. So when you pull your kid on a wagon, you're looking to entertain them. We used to have this beautiful, but it was one play space.
Yeah.
How do you play there day after day? You know, we've got a family here since March.
Yeah.
So they've been here for 8 months. You're playing in the same room every single time. Now that dad can pull his kids on a wagon and bounce around from spot to spot. Yeah. He can sit, have a cup of coffee, and watch them.
Yeah.
Hi, come on in.
You want to come in and play? We're having a good time.
And it just gives that mom and dad the reassurance that, you know, my kids actually are having fun here. Like, they tell us sometimes they're on vacation. So like for us, that's like the nicest measurement we can get.
And to have a company like Mark's come in and do this for you guys, like, it is just such a special way to give.
Oh, absolutely. Like, and just to hand over something, you know, easily and just say, like, we trust you, you build it.
Yeah.
And I think, like, you know, that company being such a family-oriented company, it aligns with, like, you know,
family.
Kind of what we do.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Okay, well, coming up, we are going to be chatting with Mark. He has also done a lot of work in the kitchen space, and we're going to meet a family that is staying at the home. So make sure you stay with us. Lots coming up on Morning Live. Who wants to go down the slide again?
Me!
Let's go! Well, I have made my way to the kitchen, and Mark and I from Mountain View Building Group are trying our hardest to bake some cookies here at Ronald McDonald House. And Mark, your philanthropy work is next level. Let's talk a little bit about what you have given to the house.
Yeah, you know, it didn't take long from really my first visit here to realize, you know, what a very special place this is. And who doesn't like children? I mean, they're magical. And you come to a place like this, and what struck me was, wow, here's a very unique place full of amazing individuals who are really just trying to make a difference in children's lives and the lives of their families. So to get aligned with what Mario and his team here are doing was really easy. And quite special. I really encourage people to come and visit and just see what this magical place is all about.
Well, it's interesting. I mean, you talk about giving to families and giving back. I mean, to create the spaces that you have, I mean, there had to have been a lot of imagination to go into what you've built. I mean, that play space is next level.
The play space is a very cool place. And, you know, I mean, let's face it, we all have a little kid in us.
It's true.
And, you know, and that space was really designed with the colors and the textures and the materials, just for kids to not only exercise their minds and their bodies, but just have fun in a period of time that might be difficult for them or their sibling, certainly their mom and dads.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit, you know, as you saw with all the colors, the balls, the slide, the little soccer field, just a place where kids can come and relax, exercise, and just have a good time and maybe escape the realities and the burden, the weight of the difficulties of what's happening.
Yeah, because a lot of kids are facing that, especially if it's a sibling or them themselves that are going through some really hard stuff with their parents. So not only the play space, but you've also helped with the kitchen and the rooms. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so, you know, the kitchen, when we first got involved, it was dated. The growing need for the services here didn't match really what the facilities could produce. And so the kitchen was just a renovation, providing better, safer, cleaner, more production, healthier meals.
Yeah.
The meals had to be created at more flexible times. So the kitchen was a project less fun than the playroom, but was certainly very important and needed. The renovation of the rooms is ongoing now, and that's, you know, purely the reality of the demands for the rooms are growing. I believe there's always a waiting list for families to come, and you know, very hard on Mario and his team when they have to turn people away.
It's true, they're at full capacity right now. So we are going to be checking out one of the rooms during our showcase this morning at Ronald McDonald House. Thank you, Mark. We've done an excellent job baking cookies. There's so much more to come on Morning Live, but for now, I'll send things back inside the studio. We are in another play space here at Ronald McDonald House, and I'm being joined by one of the parents. This is Kevin. Kevin, you guys have been here for about a month. I understand you have a son in hospital, and your beautiful and very playful daughter, Ava, is here with you guys at the home.
That's right, yeah.
Tell us about your experience.
It's just been fantastic, you know, having to have him transferred here so quickly after he was born, you know, it was a lot, but very shortly after that, we found out we were eligible to stay here, and we checked in, and it's just been fantastic to be able to stay so close to him, but also to have an amazing space where, you know, we don't have to worry about meals, we have a place to sleep, and we have like a great facility to have Ava just play as much as she wants. I mean, she really loves this particular playroom.
Well, she's got all the good stuff in it, doesn't it?
Right.
I think, you know, a lot of families that I've spoken to over the years that I've been hanging out with Ronald McDonald House is that sometimes when you've got more than one child and one is in hospital, you feel as though your other one's kind of getting left at the wayside. And I know that this space kind of offers an opportunity for your other child to experience things with you, but kind of stay separate.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you know, she's just about to turn 2, so, you know, she doesn't understand a lot about it, but she's definitely been over to meet her little brother, and she is, you know, been, you know, she really hasn't missed a beat, really. Just being able to play and experience that has been really meaningful.
And to be able to spend the time with you guys instead of being at home with a grandparent or a caretaker.
Of course, yeah. I mean, she definitely has spent some time with her grandparents where she also gets spoiled, but definitely, it's definitely so meaningful to have her be a part of this, more so for us.
Yes, of course. You miss her if she's not here. Yeah, well, she's the sweetest thing, and I know that, you know, the convenience of having meals and just the special things that they do here. Are you finding that impactful?
Yeah, Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've had lots of opportunity to, meet other families who are here, and,
Did you guys go trick-or-treating on Halloween?
We did. We went back to my grandparents, but they also had a parade at the hospital that Ava got to take part in.
So
she was Minnie
great.
Mouse, and she was really.
She loved it.
Yeah, she really loved it. She did.
And just, I mean, I love the kitchen space here. There's always like fresh baked cookies to snack on.
I know, it's dangerous.
It is dangerous, but there's, it's just like those little tiny details that really make you feel special about being here because you're going through such a hard time.
Of course, yeah.
You get to experience everything here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like having the Ronald McDonald house has made something that, I couldn't even imagine going through before. All those hard parts about, not all the hard parts about it, but a lot of them just, they've made it very easy for us. So
a lot easier than otherwise.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today.
Thank you so much. It's been my pleasure.
Appreciate it. And 'tis the season for giving. Of course, we're going to have all the information of Ronald McDonald House on our website, but make sure you stay with us because our tour is not finished yet. There's a lot more coming up on Morning Live. Back here with Mark, we've made our way up to kind of the residential area in the house, and just even walking through the hallways, Mark, your team has done such an exquisite job of making people feel at home. Like just this little area. You could use it for studying, you could use it for reading, a nice comfy chair, because people don't want to be stuck in the same space all the time.
Exactly. The whole point of this is to make it feel as much as possible like their home away from home. So the idea of being open and airy and having some of those conveniences you would enjoy in your own home, being right here.
Well, your interior designer has done a fantastic job of decorating this space. It's earthy, it's neutral. I mean, from the carpets to the chairs to like everything just looks so good.
Good, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You guys have done such a wonderful job. Now, as we walk, let's walk and talk a little bit about the need for space.
Yes.
They're constantly at capacity here. We've got 40 rooms, soon to be 42, because the apartment that they had that could potentially have 2 families in it, you guys are now changing that into 2 rooms.
We are. So unfortunately, the family's demands, there's more and more people needing to be here. We looked with Mario and his team at all the spaces that exist, the redundant spaces, and the apartment itself at one time used to serve a purpose, but it's very large. And obviously, the idea is to create more units within the space that already exists.
Yep.
And the apartment's a perfect example of that. So we're basically taking one large apartment and making 2 suites, at least increasing the capacity for one more family.
Well, that's great. That's one less family on the wait list, right? And apparently, you guys work quite fast. I love that I just heard a little story that it was like in idea formation 2 weeks ago, and this is kind of where we're at now. Like you were like, oh, you want 2 rooms? Done. I'm in.
Yeah, well, it helps. I'm getting the credit, but my team is, they're very aligned with this cause, and they're very aligned with what's happening here. And it helps. They're happy coming to work every day and being part of this, and the results show.
Yeah, where is Matt? He's got to be
Matt's
here,
in here
so I can hear him. Hi, Matt. There he is. He's working hard, doing his thing. It's great. So this was an apartment. I know it doesn't look like much now, but to have this transitioned into 2 suites, and I believe those stairs, do they go down towards the kitchen?
They do.
Okay, I remember.
Yeah.
I think I've been in here before. The transformation process, when do you hope to have this completed?
I think we're about a couple of months away from it being completely, being able to be occupied.
Yeah.
And hopefully sooner.
Still in the grand scheme of things?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I know, the faster the better.
The faster the better, yep.
Off the wait list, but I know you and your team are working very, very hard. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For sharing all of your information with us today. We always have such a good time here at Ronald McDonald House sharing what they provide to families that are desperately in need. You can get more information on their website, or you can check out ours at chch.com.